Hello, Pocket Trollers. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Diana and this is my husband Arnold.
I'm Arnold.
And today we're going to be sharing some tips and talking about our experience as eBay resellers.
One of the biggest myths tossed around the reseller community is that you have to list every day. I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. We haven't listed in about 2 weeks and we have the most items sold that we have seen in a while. So over the weekend we sold over 50 items. I wouldn't necessarily say they're all high ticket items. It's just a lot of leftovers because we haven't listed in 2 weeks, probably almost close to 3 weeks now. I did some few things that changed my store completely, and I'm gonna share those tips with you so you can also implement those. Well, if you want to. It's not for everyone, but if you want to, it will help out your store a lot.
So the reason why we have been able to sell consistently without listing is because we have a little over 2K active listings as of 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So definitely the first step is to have enough inventory.
So actually during those 2 weeks we sold over a little bit around 300 items. So we've been selling a lot, and like I said, we haven't been selling this much since a while. Before this, guys, I gotta show you guys that before this we were only selling 10 items a day.
Yes.
Normally, right? But then it moved up to 20 items a day. And we were talking about like 10 items a day with us listing every day.
Yes.
I implemented some stuff to our store.
Which honestly was a humongous change.
It was a big change.
For the better.
Yeah.
It was a good change.
Let me just get started with one of the changes I implemented to my store, which was discounted shipping, guys. Discounted shipping is actually, I think, it saved our store. And honestly, I think every seller should have discounted shipping because it's only fair for the buyers. Because necessarily, you can have more of a competitive price if you added discounted shipping.
Right.
100%. So let's say, for example, this figure right here, the buyer will be paying $8 to $10 for shipping, even $11, right, for a 1 pound item, let's say. But with discounted shipping, they were paying around $6 to $8, sometimes even $6.50, something like that. So they're saving a big chunk of change. There are some negatives to this. For example, if you mess up the weight of the item or the dimensions and they paid way underpriced of the what the actual shipping is, you're gonna have to eat that up. But you guys, make sure to add the right dimension and the weight,
Very
please,
important,
because that can eat into your profits. Another thing that we do is that after an item has been sitting there for too long, let's say 6 months plus, even a year, because back then I didn't really I would just have the item there until a year or two passed by, which is crazy. Don't do that, guys. Don't become a hoarder. But after 6 months, if the item hasn't sold or it doesn't have any watchers, what I like to do was all those items, I unlisted them from my eBay, take them off, and then go to my unsold a little section, and from there I will click on all of them that I unlisted and I would mark them at a lower price. So the combination of doing that and adding discounted shipping actually boosts our sales. That honestly did helped us out a lot.
And the effect was immediate, right?
Yeah, it was immediate. It was overnight. So guys, make sure to keep your inventory fresh.
Another very important thing that we should do is that when you're going to list an item, you have to have competitive prices. So you have to look at the most recent sold comps and you go based off of that. So you base your price off of those sold listings.
I also want to add that there's some rare occasions where there's none listed and one sold for 25 and there's all of them have sold. I think you can mark it up a little bit higher since you're the only one who has it. You can charge a little bit more.
Right.
Or also, I know this is kind of like, I wouldn't recommend this. I will only recommend this if you have I don't know, if you're a very established seller. People that come back to your store are looking for that service you provide, which is you probably ship on time, you package very well, you throw freebies. That people would pay up for, those services. So you can also, if you're a seller that's been really good and you already have people coming back, you could probably upsell a little bit of your items because of the service you provide.
Yes.
So you gotta also consider that.
Have to take care to have really good customer service.
Good customer service as well, guys.
And also being careful when you package an item. It matters a lot. So package, even if it sells for a little bit, make sure that you're packing your items with love and care, because it does make a difference.
Another thing, guys, that's very important for your eBay store would be adding promoted listings. A lot of people don't like to add promoted listings. I know it doesn't make sense because before all of this, before COVID and all that, they had no promoted listing. But now it's all about promoted listings. So you guys got to be more competitive with that. I'm not a fan of it, but I would recommend to add promoted listings to all your items. All the ones that are not hot necessarily. Let's say you have something very rare and it sells very often. Those items you could probably not put promoted listings because it would eventually sell. Because those items are rare, people are looking for them, and especially if you have a good price, it's gonna sell. So you could probably save a little bit of money.
Most of the items that we sell through promoted listings. And surprisingly, and
yeah, we do 3%
right?
on all items. I think the lowest is 2. I don't know if this moved it up to 3. I would not recommend doing 12%. Their recommended percentage that they ask whenever you're listing an item, it says recommended promotion 15%. Don't do that, guys. That eats up so much into what you actually get. Because it's 15%. Let's say, for example, you added 15% promotion, and then you have to pay like 15% on for eBay. How much is that? 30%. That's a lot of money. And then on top of that, you gotta pay taxes, which another 15%. Damn, so you're basically only making half. And then the cost of goods, how much the item cost you. Yeah, so don't do more than 3%, guys. Not recommended. I haven't put any item that over 3%, so no, don't do that.
Right.
Any of you guys are resellers that do promote your items, let me know what percentage you guys put it on and how it works for you. Because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do have to put more, but that's me. For my store, 3% works well.
Another thing that when you're selling online, yes, you're not face to face with the person who's buying from you, but there's a couple of times where you're probably going to end up getting some type of negative feedback or returns, and you're going to have to deal with maybe sometimes angry customers, which is rare for us. We don't really ever...
I think once a month.
Once in a while we do get a negative experience.
Yeah, negative experience. Not all the time.
But you have to just roll with the punches, and if you did something wrong, you learn from it and you try to do better next time. So if you're starting to sell on eBay and you get a negative feedback, don't let that stop you from moving forward. So
we're gonna go on and show you guys what we sold.
Okay, here we have these Easter bunny trolls. Snow White, it's a troll. Cute lion troll. This set of salt shakers and a cat and a dog. This lot of Jack Daniel's golf balls. Vintage sticker book binder. Let me show you some of the stickers in here. Okay. 2 books of spells. Benton figure lot. Tails plush. The Sylvester cat Sensi. Smells really good. This homie figure.
Doesn't it look like Terrifier?
WWE figure. Vintage maxed car. Ironheart Marble Legend. This Marble Legends Hydra 2-pack. Digital bar timer. This Monopoly blind box. A lot of vintage Green Army men.
And vehicles.
And vehicles. This dinner bell.
Is it a cowbell? No, wait.
It's a dinner bell.
It's a triangle, right?
It's a triangle, yeah. This Planet of the Apes soundtrack vinyl. This Mesco Planet of the Apes figure.
112.
Home Alone Kevin Funko. This weird marble legend. This giant Jellycat ostrich.
So the tags.
The cat.
Harry Potter wand. Look at the detail. Mario Lego piece. Another Mario Lego piece or figure. So this bag of little homies. We sold this vintage pin. A really cool Masters of the Universe Mega Block set with the Skeletor and Panther. I don't know how to say his name. You guys remember this? Showing Showdown? A really cool game. And a cool show. We sold this CD. A 3 Dog Night. Never heard of them, but it sold. Marvel Romance little booklet or comic. Really nice. I guess this is for like girls, I would say. Joy-Con comfort grips for the Nintendo Switch. Brand new. A lot of Tube Exploding Kittens board game. Never played it. Looks fun. A Wii controller. We saw these two Batman wings for a vehicle. Star Wars case for the 4-inch Kenner figures. Really cool. Very demure. We saw this figure for parts. It's missing the helmet piece. A very old perfume bottle. A Disney Store little drawer thing. Picture frame. Pyrex bowl. Oh, is this a bowl? Alright. Pyrex bowl. Another Pyrex bowl. Really nice one. Deadpool 2 112 Mezco figure. Really cool. Comes with a lot of accessories. And this Ever After High doll for parts. No accessories or anything. And we sold this 3D printer that I'm not gonna take out because it's brand new.
This just sold right now. Hello Kitty plush with tags.
Brand new.
Brand new with tags.
We just sold this right now as well. We sold the X-Men Marvel Legends figure. This one's Morph. Check it out, guys. If you guys like this type of videos, make sure to drop a follow and or subscribe. Because we're gonna be making more content like this. I'm gonna try to upload daily or at least 3 times a week. I don't know, but yeah, we gotta get to packing. And since it's Labor Day today, actually.
Yeah, it's Labor Day today, so the post office is not open, but we're still gonna pack our orders.
Yeah, because you know it will make things easier for Tuesday.